What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Scythe and we are back again with some more MapleStory 2. Going to be doing some epic quests today, and I gotta catch you guys up on some things. So if you haven't tuned in to all of my side series and all the side stuff that's going on, folks, I know it can end up being a little bit confusing because in the last episode, we weren't even level 60, and I've been level 60 for a while now. So basically, I've been really busy off camera. Kind of been doing lots of side things, but also having some special videos that would have already come out by the time you're seeing this. If you haven't already checked it out, it's just they're all going to kind of be separated and not necessarily according to the Let's Play setup. You know, like the Let's Play itself is us going through the main story. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of bad at not doing all the side stuff like properly, all 100% on camera. But to give you a short summary, I ended up doing, I ended up getting strong enough that I was able to end up doing the Tronics bunker. And then pretty much my first or second time going through this area, I ended up getting an epic weapon. Now, the way that the game's going to work as far as the end game is concerned, pretty much when you get to the end game or get to level 50, you're going to be buying yourself this whole set of blue items. And that's going to be super duper cheap. It's like less than 400k. It was 400k when I bought it, and things have gotten considerably cheap since I ended up getting to level 50, right? So by that time, you should end up having a decent enough gear score to end up actually going through these dungeons that you'll only need one more epic. Now, I got lucky and I ended up getting a staff, which for some reason I could still equip to my character, despite the fact that I can't actually use it. However, it gave me the gear score that I needed in order to go to the hard dungeons. So I would basically have to equip this staff to get into a party, go into the Fire Drake dungeon, and then I could just re-equip my blue sword that I had. And then my gear score was lower than the dungeon was recommended, but I was inside the dungeon, so it didn't really matter. Now, the cool thing is that hard dungeons are just always guaranteed going to end up giving you epics. So no matter what, you're always going to end up getting a weapon and a piece of armor. And each of those is not inherently going to end up being for your class specifically. The difference is that when you get an epic in a normal dungeon, it's extremely rare and it's tradable. But if you end up getting it in a hard dungeon, it's just tied to your account. Like, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. However, you can end up dismantling these items, and then they're going to end up... I'll explain why I have all those swords, okay? You can dismantle these, and then you can end up getting these fragment chests. So for example, right here, exquisite armor boxes. I have 40 fragments, which means that I can craft a full box because I ended up dismantling 4 different pieces of armor. Not necessarily for my character, but it was just garbage armor that I ended up getting, epic armor from these hard dungeons. And then you end up getting this chest. And then in this chest, you can just essentially choose which piece of armor you want. So the helmet, I still am looking for a good helmet. Unfortunately, I haven't had any luck with it. And dark damage reduction and electric damage reduction. I'm looking for a helmet that has towards boss damage, but I don't know if there is such a thing because this is like my 20th one. So then you just end up dismantling it, and then it gives you onyx and crystals and junk like that, and then we get more fragments again. Now, if you end up dismantling enough weapons, eventually you end up getting a weapon box, and that's just going to end up giving you the weapon for your class. Now, the reason why I'm saving all of these is because of forging. That's right. So I'll talk about that in a minute because I just want to show you that here's the gear that we're rocking right now. It's not bad. I am actually rocking a full Treva outfit. This is the Blood Cult outfit. Let me actually hide this just so I can show you guys how much of an absolute baller our character looks like. Seriously, this is probably my most favorite armor in the entire game. Like, it looks beautiful. It really does. It doesn't really fit my dark look though, now does it? So it's really awesome. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I guess we can rock that for today rather than the Treva outfit, but we'll rock the Treva outfit probably in the next episode and up. I want to go and dye this though, because I haven't even dyed this. So I'll explain forging in a minute because I'm just trying to kind of catch you guys up to everything here. But let's take a peek. Let's see. I want to put purple on this. I guess I could put just the normal purple, or this is probably my favorite purple. I like the way that this purple looks down here. I don't know where I ended up getting it, but it's kind of a more neon color, and because of it, I'm just really into it. So the glove is already purple. If our dumb little ally would get out of the way. Speaking of which, I'll explain about the ally as well, the little companion dude. And I'm hoping today we can end up messing with some of the pet taming, because I still haven't touched that. I'm still vanilla to that. I'm still completely unexperienced with that, right? So anyways, as I ended up getting all this gear, then I ended up getting this little guy just randomly from doing dungeons. He's Cabo, so you get him from hard dungeons. You get him from, which one is it? I just got totally lucky. The Labyrinth Halls. So he's a very rare little pet, and he's absolutely beautiful, and I have no idea what I'm going to call him. I really can't think of a meme right now. But anyways, each of the pets is going to have a different function. So the little Pyros Fard that we ended up getting from Critter, this guy has the passive of pet hits have a chance of increasing the ownership's movement, or the owner's movement speed by 5% for 5 seconds. Whereas this guy I like because it's more offensive. Pet hits have a chance to reduce the target's attack by 2%. By more damage, I mean it helps us out a little bit more combatively rather than just the movement, right? So very, very cool. What else did I need to show you guys? Oh yeah, so I kind of changed our house up a little bit here. I tried making a pagoda house, but I kind of suck at the building in this game, dude. Like, I kind of want to overhaul this area a little bit more again, because it's just, I don't know, it just isn't really working out. It's not really what I like, you know? And then I've been working on our gardening, working on our crafting a little bit in our life skills here. You know, the crafting itself is decent, because even though I thought it was kind of useless, you're gonna need to go for it just so that you can end up getting some of these boxes, because some of the later tiered gear, like this right here, these warrior savagery shoes, you can craft them and then you can end up actually selling it to other players. I think it's the box that's unsellable, but the gear is sellable. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, it's worth investing your time into all this stuff. It's just very, very time consuming and very, very tedious. So I'm not 100% like, oh, I must get every last bit of it, you know? And then otherwise, let me grab this piercing right here from this dude. And I guess we can just head on out of here if I'm not mistaken. I think that was pretty much everything. Maybe there was some other stuff I needed to cover, but that's okay. The pet taming, though, I do want to actually tackle that today. And actually, wait, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, yeah, the forging. That's what I was going to tell you guys. So enchanting is a big part of the game. You can kind of see right here, like I've got +5 on my armor pieces. I don't have it on my helmet because, again, I'm waiting until I end up having a piece of a good helmet that I actually want. But our sword is at +11, which is not bad, but it's not great. And essentially, you just end up clicking enchant items right here. And then you can go for feeling lucky, which is a chance for success, or slow and steady, which is certain but costly. And let me tell you, it's costly. Like, it's too expensive to actually go this route. So just ignore this chick, okay? I'm gonna have another video that's probably gonna, like, I'll probably have tutorials that just explain the enchanting so that we don't have to spend as much time in it within the series or anything. But I want to explain it today because this is an important day, because I'm going to attempt to level up my sword with you guys right here, and hopefully we can end up getting lucky. So as you're forging up your gear, it's gonna end up costing you onyx crystals, onyx crystal shards, and crystal fragment. Crystal fragment you can end up buying from an NPC, and then otherwise all this other stuff, including the crystal fragments, I think, you end up just getting from, like, daily boxes, dismantling epic gear, and such like that, right? So we're sitting pretty decent on our onyx and everything because I've been holding off. Now, as you can see, we got an 80% chance of this, you know, succeeding. If it fails, we'll end up getting enchantment charges. Now, an enchantment charge is going to end up, essentially, one enchantment charge is going to give us 1% more success rate. And when you end up getting a weapon or a piece of clothing or something up to 10, like +10, then suddenly it's going to not only cost a lot more resources, but it's going to end up costing 2 of the item that you're trying to level up in the first place. So that's why I'm keeping all of these swords. And you can see we got a success chance of 20%, so we're probably going to fail. Like, no matter what. If we end up actually getting it to succeed, then that's extremely lucky. However, the thing is that as you end up leveling it more and more, we're going to be getting more enchantment charges, like, as we fail at the higher tiers. So I think we end up getting 5 charges per now if we fail. So essentially that's 5%. And you can just keep failing over and over and over again until you end up getting 5, 10, 15, 20% more that we can end up adding to our list here, right? Which is why it's never really worth it to end up using this chick, because if you end up taking a peek, while she doesn't actually require any of the swords, she requires tons of crystal ore, and you can see right here, we would have to do this right here. This right here. See the amount of items that we were using right here? We would have to do this 40 times. So that's 2,970 onyx crystal alone times 40, or 8 onyx crystal, chaos onyx crystal times 40, or whatever this crystal ore is times 40. It's just way too expensive. Get out of here, lady. Like, seriously, you bother me. Now, there is socketing and gemstones as well, but we'll tackle that in another video. Let's get to this, and then let's get to the let's play, so we can end up trying this. Come on, can we get lucky? Whoa, for a second I thought that we ended up actually getting it. That would have been actually absolutely crazy. So we can take another attempt right here, and okay, so I see we only ended up getting 3%, 3 enchantment charges. So again, you're gonna get more enchantment charges the higher the level it is. So again, this is 20%. Come on, baby. Ah, it's only 20%, man. Well, let me just use the rest of my swords right here. And let's just go for it, because otherwise if I use my enchantment charges, that's only 26%. That's not worth it. Can we get it? Ah, that's too bad. And there goes all my swords. So now we can end up getting it up to 29%. We'll probably just keep on spending into this over and over and over again until we end up getting like 50% or something that's a little bit more worthwhile. So it's not like it's entirely useless. Okay. What brings you here? How did your meeting with Vestriel go? He gave me a book, no big deal. My faith in you is well placed. Here, have some branches. Stop that. Why are these guys always just giving us sticks and stuff? Why are the pages blank? Oh, it's enchanted. Oh yeah, that's right, because last episode we ended up getting that weird enchanted dictionary or something. Explain everything. If that's true, then I need you to read the book aloud to me while I interpret its meaning. Impossible. This is a reference book, not an adventure novel. What are we going to do? Maybe Inos can read it. That's a good point. For all we know, Inos could be immune to this sort of magic. Could you go to the Forest of Life and see if he has any better luck? Okay, I'll do it. Well then, I'll leave it in your capable hands. Teleportation away. I'm a dork. All right. Well, I guess we're just... Hello. Are you evil yet? I know that you're not evil, but you've got like a weird ocarina. Okay, anyways, I got this book here. Yes, so what brings you to... What was his voice? It wasn't like a Russian accent. It was just like, I don't know. So what brings you to my remote abode? Yeah, that's it. Hand him the dimensional dictionary. Interesting. I don't sense any sort of enchantment on this book at all. It should be simple enough for me to read and interpret. Leave it to me. I'll transcribe it for you. Here, have a potion of my urine and some sticks I found that are also covered in urine. That's kind of strange. I sense a change in the wind. Okay. Even here, I've been kept a close watch on the shadows that threaten Maple World. I understand that you've read my notes on the spreading darkness. It all began with the glittering mushrooms that led me to the research, the shadow seeds, and then I received a report that dark magic has been found on the divine creatures that call this world their home. I need to know how the darkness has spread, and you're the only person I trust to find out more. I'll do whatever I can do. I had a feeling you'd say that. Please deliver this letter to George in Alenia. He'll help you come up with a plan of action. I'll teleport you right back to him, even though you were just talking with him. It would be a whole lot better if we ended up having phones. Like, seriously, can't you guys, like, communicate telepathically or something? What brings you here? Oh, I know. Well, what the? Nothing is ever simple, is it? Here, have some branches. Okay, anyways, they're delicious. No, they're not. They're branches. While there are many divine beasts who have walked Maple World, Breath of the Wild, since ancient times, there are 2 in particular about whom I've received troubling reports. Let's start by looking into Pokemon, Guardian of the Lava Fields. It's believed that he's somehow related to Hamokin of Van Corta, though I'll admit that it's a mere speculation based on their similar names. What? He's basing this off of their names being similar? For now, go to Ignicore and see what you can learn from Pokemon's condition. I can only hope that he is not corrupted. Okay? Enter alone or find a party. I'll find a party. That's super duper easy because it's a quest dungeon. as opposed to doing Fire Drake where it always takes 50 years. Hey guys, I'm super powerful, but I'll carry you. Just kidding, fair fight. Fair fight, fair fight. It's a fair fight. Which one is this? Ah, I know this dungeon. Hee hee, we end up fighting a beautiful griffin. You know what? I'm gonna take this though. It's mine. You guys don't get this. Ha! Tally-ho, piggy, tally-ho. Go, Jub Jub, go! Do it! I'm going to destroy you. So all we gotta basically do is focus on this. Focus on this idiot. The dumb Minotaur dude. And then we can run! Come on, my brothers! Don't worry about any of the other stuff that's around. I wish that, I don't know if this guy is a mount. I don't think you can actually get this thing like out in the world just as a normal old mount. Take this, dum-dum. I like how he just accidentally ended up getting slammed into the wall like an idiot, which just makes it so that we can just defeat him almost instantaneously. Now, using this mount is really, really useful in this area because it's not governed by fair fight. I don't think anyways. Maybe that's what's going on. But either way, we end up doing like a whole lot more damage with this thing than we probably would do as like our own personal character. Oh, but it disappears after a time limit. Pokemon! Wait, I thought this was the Griffin dungeon. This ain't the Griffin dungeon. Who are you? See, look at that. We're not even doing 10k damage. Why am I so weak? I don't like it. Slam down. Ah, that's still doing some decent damage. Take this, you dummy. Get over here. Stand still. What's he doing? Slam. Okay, I got my own slam down attack. Dark Breaker. If you guys are wondering my build, I already got a video of that. Links will be in the description for it. Again, I just want to kind of be clear about all these things moving forward. Do not worry. In the next episode, I'm basically not going to be explaining anything. It's just today I wanted to kind of catch you guys all up to everything. Now, after this, I do want to get into the pet taming so that I can kind of get some experience with that. Why does everyone always respawn? I would have saved you, dude. Like, it would have been just fine. I would have saved you. And why are our teammates fighting everything instead of just fighting the boss? Like, get up here, you guys. Seriously. Is this... Ah, I think I know which boss this is. I think he's got, like, a second phase to him, which is really, really cool. Oh, no, he's spinning around, and I'm spinning around with him. You fool. You think that you're the spinning king? It is I, Spin Master 9000, the fantastic ScythePlays. I like this title because it's arrogant. Like me. I'm slowly earning more titles. Oh my gosh, this guy is gonna take like such a long time. I hope we have enough time to mess with the pet taming. I want to do that today or tomorrow, well, in the next episode, guaranteed. Because I seriously gotta get my butt on the pet taming so that I can start grinding that out off camera, because it's a pretty tedious process, you know? We'll end up taming certain things together for sure, but it's like some of the tedious stuff, I save that just for the live streams because it's more grindy. It's not like I can end up recording it. You know, what am I gonna do? Record 15 hours and then take like a 1-minute clip of, hey guys, I ended up capturing a good pet. Like, I'd rather just do that in a live stream and then just kind of talk about it afterwards. Ah! If you stand in lava for a minute while drinking pots, you'll end up getting... Can you make him hit the wall? You'll end up getting an emote. He hit the wall. Oh, I'm a dummy. He also killed one of our friends. No! Maybe because he ended up killing one of our friends, I think that's why he didn't end up... I think that's why he didn't end up getting stunned for a longer period of time. Because if I'm not mistaken, when he stuns himself into the wall like an idiot, it's like he gets knocked out for a super long time. Instead of, oh, I hit your friend, so I reduced the cooldown on it. Come on, you. Bonk. Ah, man, he hit me that time. Okay, maybe not. Maybe he does just get knocked down, like, and that's that. Maybe that's all there is to it. I don't know. Either way, I like the fact that he's an idiot, so he just keeps going into the center. Now, even though, even though fair fight is weakening my damage, it doesn't weaken my defense, you idiot. I'm taking barely any damage from this dum-dum. That's right, you're not prepared for me. You're not prepared for me at all. Can we get him to slam into the wall? Woo! Blammo! Okay, this time he didn't hit any of our friends. Is he stunned longer? No, he's not. That was, okay, that was just a complete fabrication. I was dead wrong about that one. Yeah, it's looking like we might not have enough time to get into the pet taming because it does take a little while. Oh no, that counted as one of my weekly dungeons. Yeah, yeah, that looks so adorable. Any of you guys seen Land of the Lost? That's like so. I love that, dude. Where Chaka, it's like some monkey, and he ends up doing the same dance that we ended up doing there. Oh, I gotta show you this too. I thought this was really cool. Eventually you end up getting this emote from picking up a certain amount of meso just from like I just got casually over like world bosses and travel farming and junk like that. Okay, anyways, yeah, we don't have enough time for the pets, so we'll have to save that for tomorrow. How did the investigation go? Well, the investigation resulted in 1 dead Minotaur. It's as I feared. Thank you for your trouble. Here, have a sword that's weaker than you could ever possibly imagine. Yes, most definitely. Give me raids. What brings you here? The next beast to check on is Horus, the great griffin in the sand dunes. It recently, I just told you there was a griffin. Travel to Horus's nest to see what you can learn of the recent behavior. I look forward to your report. No. We're not gonna do that right now. We can do another maple guide though. I haven't even done this one, and I want that balloon. This one's super duper quick, so we'll get this one nice and done in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds here. Hello, stupid doctor. Oh, it's this guy again that talked about procreating. Okay. Gadzooks. Oh, goodness, it's you. You're the young adventurer who helped me stress test my race car. You know it. What a pleasant surprise. Are you still driving that car I gave you? Actually, I've moved on to shinier, fancier vehicles. Oh, is that so? Already on to the next exciting mode of transport? Well, what would you say if I offered you an opportunity to slip the surly bonds of the earth entirely? What? Oh no, not death. I mean flight, of course. I love this guy's puns. He's so good. Pending the result of a lawsuit, I've taken a break from my engine result and started looking into making flight more accessible to all. This is my first invention, a flying balloon. I believe I've perfected counterbalancing the balloons for your weight, so you should be able to soar the skies without getting lost in the stratosphere. Give it a try, okay? I should be able to, is what he's saying. It's locked out my controls here. Bloop. Let's also get rid of our beautiful pumpkin. Oh, I ended up buying this guy too, the dumb little creature there, but we'll try that another time. Aha! Fly away! So long, Buster. Yeah. All of the balloons pretty much operate the same. There's only a couple different air mounts that end up actually operating differently. And you can see all these other characters flying around. Those are other mounts you can end up buying from the store. I don't think we can get flying slime though. Maybe not yet. Oh, was this your first time flying? Yup. Well, you've demonstrated marvelous control. You're a natural aviator. I'll report the results to the doctor. Feel free to keep the flying balloon as a souvenir. Really, even though he told me totally not to give them away because it has experimental gas, I'm still going to give it to you for free anyway. Okay, so long, sucker. Thank you. And thank you for watching today's episode. Really appreciate it, guys and gals. Seriously, the amount of support we've been getting on this series has just, it always brightens up my day, man. Seriously. So, next episode, maybe we'll end up dealing with the pet taming right away, and then we'll end up going to the Griffin dungeon. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But until then, thanks for watching. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, sub, hit that notification bell. And if you want to support me, you can always sponsor the YouTube channel with that join button down below. Buy some of the merch. Or if you want to support me with, and you don't have any money, that's okay too. Check out the link down below to Gawkbox, which is a way that you can actually donate to me for absolutely free. You basically download phone games, play them for 2 minutes. You could have done it 15 times during this video. Even if you don't, I still love you. Sign on and stay epic, everybody.